Welcome to Trivia Clips. Today, we dive into the glam rock explosion with one of its most iconic pioneers, T-Rex. Fronted by the charismatic Mark Bolan, T-Rex mixed mysticism, fashion, and killer riffs. But how much do you really know about the band that lit up the 70s with glitter and groove? Let's test your knowledge and find out if you're a true T-Rex fan. This is part 1 of our trivia challenge. Let the glam begin. 1. What was T-Rex originally called before shortening their name? A. Tyrannosaurus. Rex B. Electric Warrior. C. Bolan's Band. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. A. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Before becoming glam rock titans, they were a psychedelic folk duo called Tyrannosaurus Rex. Bolan eventually embraced electric guitars and glittery theatrics. The name change to T-R-E-X marked this transformation. The shorter name fit their punchier sound. It helped attract a broader audience. This shift launched their path to stardom. 2. Which T-Rex song was their first major hit in the UK? A. Bang a Gong, Get It On. B. Hot Love. C. Ride a White Swan. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. C. Ride a White Swan, released in 1970, it became their breakthrough single. The song featured whimsical lyrics and a fresh sound. It blended Bolan's folk roots with electric experimentation. The catchy hook grabbed attention instantly. It laid the groundwork for the glam rock wave, a classic in their discography. 3. What instrument was central to T-Rex's glam sound? A. Synthesizer. B. Electric guitar. C. Saxophone. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. B. Electric guitar. Mark Bolan's distorted electric guitar riffs defined their music. It added grit and power to their catchy songs. His style was flashy but rooted in bluesy grooves. The guitar gave their music raw attitude. It became a staple of glam rock. T-Rex made it unforgettable. 4. What was the title of T-Rex's most famous album? A. Electric Warrior. B. Glam Machine. C. Metal Guru. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. A. Electric Warrior. Electric Warrior was a landmark in glam rock history. It featured their signature track, Get It On. The album fused swagger and mysticism perfectly. Critics praised its innovation and bold style. It topped charts and influenced future stars. A must-hear for any rock fan. 5. Which American band covered Bang a Gong in the 80s? A. The Cars. B. Power Station. C. Duran Duran. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. B. Power Station revived the hit in 1985. The group included members of Duran Duran and Chic. Their version kept the groove but added punch. Robert Palmer's vocals gave it new flavor. It introduced T-Rex to a new generation, a respectful tribute with a modern twist. 6. What unique fashion statement was Mark Bolan known for? A. Safety pins. B. Glitter and feather boas. C. Leather jackets. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. B. Glitter and feather boas. Bolan made glam rock shine with his bold style. He wore glitter on stage and feather boas with flair. His look was theatrical and unapologetic. It embodied the glam spirit fully. Many artists later borrowed from his style. He made fashion part of the music. 7. Which song contains the line, "You're built like a car, you've got a hubcap diamond star halo"? A. Telegram Sam. B. Bang a Gong, Get It On. C. 20th Century Boy. You have 5 seconds to think. Answer. B. Bang a Gong, Get It On. The line is from one of their biggest anthems. Bang a Gong oozes cool and swagger. Its surreal lyrics became rock poetry. The song ruled charts in both the UK and US. It's still a radio favorite today. Pure glam rock brilliance. End of part 1. That was just the beginning. Are you grooving yet? Get ready for more glitter, more riffs, and more Bolan. Part 2 is coming up next. Stick around and keep rocking. Welcome to Trivia Clips. Today's spotlight is on one of the greatest rock bands of all time, Aerosmith. From Boston bars to stadiums worldwide, they've rocked for over 5 decades. Do you know their biggest hits, wildest stories, and deepest cuts? Let's find out how much of a true Aerosmith fan you really are. Grab your mic, hit play, and let's start this rock trivia challenge. 1. In which city was Aerosmith formed? A. New York City. B. Boston. C. Los Angeles. Answer. B. Boston. Aerosmith formed in Boston in 1970 and quickly gained a loyal following. Their raw blues rock style connected with local fans and club crowds. Boston became a core part of their image and music identity. They proudly embraced the nickname Bad Boys from Boston early on. This city shaped their attitude, lyrics, and on-stage energy. Even after global fame, Boston remained their spiritual home. 2. What is Steven Tyler's real name? A. Steven Taylor. B. Steven Tallarico. C. Steven Trenton. Answer. B. Steven Tallarico. Steven Tyler was born Steven Victor Tallarico in New York in 1948. Coming from a musical family, his father was a classical pianist. He changed his name to match his bold rock star persona. That name became legendary thanks to his voice and charisma. From Tallarico to Tyler, the transformation was pure rock and roll. And today, that name still echoes through arenas worldwide. 3. What song was Aerosmith's first hit single? A. Walk This Way. B. Sweet Emotion. C. Dream On. Answer. C. Dream On, released in 1973. Dream On became the band's first real success. Steven Tyler wrote it as a teenager, pouring dreams into melody. Its haunting vocals and emotional build made it unforgettable. It remains one of their most iconic and beloved songs ever. Dream On turned them from local stars into national legends. To this day, it still gives fans goosebumps when performed live. 4. Which guitarist is known as Steven Tyler's toxic twin? A. Tom Hamilton. B. Brad Whitford. C. Joe Perry. Answer. C. Joe Perry is Aerosmith's lead guitarist and Tyler's wild counterpart. Together they were called the Toxic Twins in the 70s rock scene. Their intense bond produced legendary music and legendary chaos. Drugs, fame, and fights tested their friendship for decades. Still, they always came back together for the sake of the band. Their chemistry remains key to Aerosmith's signature sound. 5. Which rap group collaborated with Aerosmith on Walk This Way? A. Public Enemy. B. Beastie Boys. C. Run DMC. Answer. C. Run DMC. In 1986, Aerosmith joined Run DMC for a groundbreaking remix. The rock-rap fusion revived Aerosmith's fading mainstream career. The video famously shows them breaking down a wall, literally. It introduced both bands to brand new audiences worldwide. This moment bridged 2 genres and changed music history forever. Aerosmith was suddenly cool to a whole new generation. 6. What album features the song Sweet Emotion? A. Get a Grip. B. Aerosmith. C. Toys in the Attic. Answer. C. Toys in the Attic. Released in 1975, this album became a defining moment for the band. Sweet Emotion stood out with its funky intro and slick groove. The song showcased a more polished, confident Aerosmith sound. Toys in the Attic turned them into full-blown rock superstars. It remains one of the greatest albums in classic rock history. From here, Aerosmith's legacy really took flight. 7. Which actress starred in Aerosmith's Cryin' music video? A. Drew Barrymore. B. Alicia Silverstone. C. Liv Tyler. Answer. B. Alicia Silverstone. Alicia Silverstone starred in several of Aerosmith's 90s music videos. Her rebellious energy in Cryin' instantly captivated MTV audiences. She became known as the Aerosmith Girl during that era. Her chemistry with the band's music was pure visual storytelling. These videos helped Aerosmith stay relevant in the grunge era. Alicia and Aerosmith became a powerful pop culture combo. 8. When was Aerosmith inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? A. 1999. B. 2001. C. 2004. Answer B. 2001. Aerosmith was officially inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2001. They were honored for decades of influence, hits, and innovation. From Dream On to I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, their impact is massive. Fellow rockers praised their unmatched stage energy and endurance. It was a moment of validation after years of ups and downs. That night, rock history tipped its hat to true legends. That's the end of part 1. How many did you get right, Rockstar? Whether you nailed it or missed a few, there's more coming up. Part 2 dives even deeper into Aerosmith's wild and unforgettable career. Don't stop now. Hit the next video and keep rocking with us. Let's see if you're really worthy of those backstage passes. Welcome back to Trivia Clips. You rocked part 1, but now it's time to crank the volume even higher. This second half will test how deep your Aerosmith knowledge really goes. From album facts to legendary live shows, it's all here. Let's dive back in and finish this trivia with a bang. Ready? Let's hit it. 9. What Aerosmith song was featured in the movie Armageddon? A. Cryin'. B. Angels. C. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Answer C. I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. This power ballad was written for the 1998 blockbuster Armageddon. It became Aerosmith's first #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. The song's emotional delivery connected with fans worldwide instantly. Steven Tyler's daughter Liv starred in the movie, making it even more special. Though different from their usual rock style, it became a timeless hit. Love it or hate it, the song defined a generation's slow dance moments. 10. What's the name of Aerosmith's debut album? A. Rocks. B. Aerosmith. C. Permanent Vacation. Answer B. Aerosmith released in 1973. Their self-titled debut introduced their raw sound. It included early tracks like Mama Kin and the iconic Dream On. The album didn't explode at first, but slowly gained traction over time. Fans were drawn to the bluesy guitar work and Tyler's soaring voice. This humble beginning laid the foundation for future success. It was the birth of a rock revolution that would last decades. 11. Which Aerosmith album sold the most copies in the U.S.? A. Toys in the Attic. B. Pump C. Get a Grip. Answer A. Toys in the Attic. With over 8 million copies sold in the U.S., it's their top-selling album. Released in 1975, it included Sweet Emotion and Walk This Way. It was raw, confident, and showed their growth as songwriters. The album's success launched them into the rock elite. It remains one of the most important records of the 70s. If you own one Aerosmith album, this is the one. 12. Who plays bass guitar in Aerosmith? A. Joey Kramer. B. Tom Hamilton. C. Brad Whitford. Answer B. Tom Hamilton. Tom Hamilton has been laying down the groove since the very beginning. He co-wrote hits like Sweet Emotion and adds soul to every track. Often in the background, his bass lines hold the band together tightly. He's quiet off stage, but commands presence through his playing. Hamilton is the underrated backbone of Aerosmith's rhythm section. Without him, those iconic grooves just wouldn't hit the same. That's the end of part 2. You made it through 15 questions of pure rock knowledge. Well done. If you crushed it, you're officially part of Aerosmith's biggest fan club. And if you missed a few, no worries. There's always time to learn and rock. Make sure to like, share, and follow for more epic band trivia each week. Until next time, keep the volume high, and the vibes louder.